Hello, just a quick follow-up to a video I did earlier. Some of you will have seen it. I did a review of this beautiful 124 Supermarine Spitfire Mk.VIII from Airfix. It's a brand new kit. It's not even available to the general public yet, but it will be very soon. The kit number is A17002, and there's a link in my review video to where you can go and find it. If you have a look around, there's pre-orders everywhere with varying prices, so go and choose your favourite shop. This kit is manufactured, it's designed and manufactured in the UK, so that's another good reason for buying it. It's not much stuff gets made in this little country anymore, does it? The plastic is a joy to work with. It is wonderful, and the quality of the moulding and everything, it's just, you know, it's up there. It's absolutely up there. But I just wanted to make a follow-up video just to clarify something. Now, in the review, I stupidly said there was no control column. Okay, what I meant was there was no control column rod. Now what I'm talking about is here. When we look in the cockpit, okay, we can see at step 26 clearly there is a control column here. Okay, but if you look in here, if we go back to, I think it's step 8 or 9, you can see on the bottom of this bulkhead here you've got this little triangular frame, okay, and on the back of the control column here there is a little piece sticking out. Okay, can you see it there? Just with my finger, it's highlighted in red. It's actually like a slot that's on here and it's going through a gap. Okay, it's the elevator control rod, and it's completely missing in the kit. Now, it was clearly there at the design phase because they've got the bit there for it to go on and they've got the bit there for it to mount on. It's just been missed in the tooling stages. So clearly what's happened is whoever tooled the kit managed to miss that part out. Now for Airfix to go back in and retool the kit and make that part would cost them a lot of money. So they're probably relying on the aftermarket to do it. It's not really very visible, and it would be very, very easy to scratch build. Just get a piece of plastic rod, you know, file half the end off and just stick it there underneath the seat if it bothers you. I'll show you what it should actually look like. This is the Qatari Spitfire, and you can see here we've got the control rod, the control column here. You've got that little, where I just pointed, the red nub, and you've got this rod coming back and it's going into this sort of wedge-shaped thing here. It's probably some kind of fulcrum, and you can see down there on the back of the bulkhead, you see on the back of this bulkhead here, you can see that triangular shape that Airfix have got. So it was clearly there in the design stage and got missed out in the actual tooling manufacture. Now I can only imagine that all the tooling would have been manufactured at the same time, so by the same company. So I mean, a lot of you will probably be thinking, well, when they did the extra sprue for the Mk.VIII, couldn't they have added it then? Well, probably not, because the tooling for the Mk.VIII was probably done at the same time. They've probably already got tooling for a Mk.V if there's going to be a Mk.V version of this kit. I mean, there could be, because you don't have to have that big long nose. They could easily make the nose shorter because they haven't moulded anything on. You know, the fuselage stops at the front of the fuel tank. So yeah, so it's unfortunate, but it's just an omission. I mean, obviously, if it was an undercarriage leg or something like that missing, then it would be a big thing. But that's basically what I'm talking about. I have approached an aftermarket manufacturer and asked if they would be interested in making one. So watch this space. I will let you know. I was thinking about casting one in resin, but the trouble is it would be very brittle and it would probably get broken in the post. So, you know, but as I say, you could just get a piece of plastic rod and stick that in there. Alright, so I just wanted to clarify that, so thanks for watching. If you haven't already, go and have a look at the review. It's a beautiful kit. It's basically the same as the Mk.IX with an extra sprue. Let me just grab the extra sprue for you so I can show you what's different. I believe there are also some changes in the wings, but I'm not exactly sure what. In fact, let's have a look. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, we can see here's the additional sprue that you get in the kit. I did show you this in the review, but if you don't want to go and look at the whole thing, this is what you get in the kit in addition to the Mk.IX. So we've got these different aileron top sections. We've got these different wing root sections here. We've got different inserts for the rear end where the so this is going to have a retractable tail wheel, whereas the Mk.IX was fixed. That's part of the tail wheel mechanism, I think. Obviously a different instrument panel there. There's already 2 in the Mark 9 kit. We've got these bits here, so that's the additional parts you get in there, and obviously the different tail wheel there, so it's retractable. And then looking at the wings, these are the wings. This is 695, so these are the wings. 696 on that one. So 695. These are the wings for the Mark 8, and these are the wings for the Mark 9. Now you can see clearly the first difference is the sprues the other way round, with the main spar there. But when we look on here, we can see there's some slight difference in the riveting. We can see here we have different riveting there, okay. And then on the Mark 9 wing, they have some heavy riveting. Let's put them like that so you can see them better. You can see on the Mark 9 wing there's some heavy riveting here. There's a panel, and that doesn't have it on the Mark 8. And I think there's some difference in these panels here. There's also some difference in those panels there. So yeah, it's a completely different tool. It's a completely new tool. So no expense spared there. Blimey, that must have cost a fortune. And then here, the lower wing section, we have, which one's this? This is 609. So this is the Mark 9, and this is the Mark 8. And you can see the Mark 8 has the downward looking lights. Now, the Mark 8 doesn't have this identification light here, whereas the Mark 9 does. You can see it there. Now you would have thought, wouldn't you, when you look at this, you can see they've got this here. I thought they were going to say you've got to cut that out and fit those downward looking lights in, but they've actually made a completely new tool. And you can see it's a completely new tool because even the ejector pins are in different places. You see there's 2 ejector pins there, there's only 1 there. So and you can see here there's an ejector pin there as well. So they haven't even used the same inner tool. They've made 2 completely new tools. That must have cost an absolute fortune to make. So they, Airfix have obviously invested in accuracy. A lot of manufacturers would use one wing and have you drill holes and cut bits out and fit panels and stuff, but no, they've really gone to town with this. So well done, Airfix, you've done a great job. And the moulding on both of them, I mean, this is the Mark 9, this is the Mark 8. Absolutely crisp as anything, absolutely gorgeous. As I say, made in the UK as well, so it's good that we're, you're supporting British jobs. So there we are. Right, that's it. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that about the control rod. As I say, somebody's probably already made one by now anyway, but I have asked somebody if they would look at 3D printing one with the correct triangular detail on the back as well. So watch this space, and you can actually fit cables to it as well then, probably, because you can see it if you look really carefully down in through the little window behind the pilot, but you have to really look for it. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.